If you are going through tough time right now, I want you to know that I understand what that means. I have been there. And I'm not here to try to motivate you or hype you up. I am here to genuinely share with you what worked for me and for others, and also to reassure you that after hard time, there is always good time if you will and if you accept.
And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
You might be going through a depression right now, or you might lost your job. You might quit your job and you don't have any plans. You might be going through heartbreak. You left a long-term relationship. You thought it's the love of your life. It wasn't the case. You might be having health issues, or you went through accident. And I think I have experienced all of this. I quit my job in 2019 without a plan. I had a horrible heartbreak because of my first relationship breakup. I got sick for a while. I had accidents, but now I'm actually having this amazing life, and I honestly want you to experience the same. I gathered 6 things that will help you during rough time. The number 1 is love. And as they say, love is the remedy for everything. And by love, I don't mean dating and those games, playing games on the dating scene. And if that's what you want, it's okay. But by love, I mean unconditional love. That emotion of love that has a high vibration, it has a healing power. I want you to do this. I want you to remember people, places, or animals, anything you love, and you journal about it. You journal why you love them, why they are important for your life. If you use your journal for like 10 to 15 minutes and use your imagination and feel that feeling, it will help you during any period of your life. And you can do this daily, or you can do this once a week or once a month. Try it out. The number 2 is helping others. Gandhi said, if you feel lost, lose yourself in helping others, and by doing that, you will find yourself again.
I want to help people. Last night with Rudy, I connected to another human being. I want more of that. I want to learn about people. I want to help them with their troubles.
That's what I do.
But you suck at it. You don't even look at people when they're talking. I want to listen. I want to really listen to people.
If you go back to how we used to live before, we used to live in tribes. There is power in community. In some research has done on the science of happiness, or in French like the joie de vivre, and the reason of being. If we talk about ikigai, there were 4 areas that keep people happy and healthy for a long time. And one of them is community. Keep good relationship with others, reach out to others, go and help others. And by helping, it's helping from the spirit of giving, not from the spirit of getting something. Unfortunately, in this capitalist world, some people misunderstood the meaning of service. Go and try to help others, and while you are helping others, you will find yourself. The number 3 is keeping a sense of humor. I encourage you guys, don't miss any opportunity to laugh, because no matter what you are going through right now, it is not permanent. It's actually a phase of your life. Keep a sense of humor. There are true stories that people who have healed cancer by humor, by watching funny movies every day. Watch funny movies, watch stand-up comedies. Take any opportunity to laugh, and laugh out loud and express that from your heart.
Crash, great.
Number 4 is don't take yourself seriously. And here is an invitation to look again about the concept of self-importance. People today think they are so important because of this false idea that social media has gave to specifically younger generation. If you find someone like young girl or a young guy has 1 million subscriber, they think like this big shit. They develop this sense of self-importance. So when life hits, when the true life hits, they get this big shock and they go into depression and it could cause even suicide. We are a tiny speck in a very small planet, Earth. I'm not trying to offend you here. If you disappear tomorrow, few people will miss you, but the universe will continue working the same way, or maybe even better. If the Earth disappears tomorrow, nothing would happen. Things will continue working similar or better. You gotta move your ego to the side. The ego, that me feeling, try to just let go of that and connect to your true self. True self means we are connected to everything else. Universe means universe. Uni is one and verse is a song. It is a one song. We are part of one spirit. We are connected. You should not take yourself seriously, but take your life seriously. Take your job seriously. And that will help you in overcoming hard time, because if you are taking your life seriously and not yourself too seriously, you will have this state of peace to be effective in your job or in your deed or with people. Take your relationship seriously, take your work seriously, take your creative time seriously, but never take yourself too seriously. Number 5 is keeping positive mental attitude. Napoleon Hill said that each one has come to life with 2 envelopes. One is negative mental attitude and the other is positive mental attitude. And he said that the secret of success is keeping a positive mental attitude. And during his research with high achievers like Thomas Edison and Henry Ford and others, he found that even if you know your purpose, even if you have a plan, you can't succeed unless you keep a positive mental attitude. You see what is good instead of what is bad. And by positive mental attitude, there is theories as like in psychology, like the hope theory, having this optimistic view for what's coming and having a big faith on the divine source that you believe in, that there is something bigger always going on, and that there is a reason for you living what you are living. Keeping a positive mental attitude is also understanding the phases of life. White and black defines each others. Tall and short also defines each others. You can't experience light without understanding the meaning of darkness. Emerson said, a man who's blind from birth can never understand the meaning of darkness because he never experienced light. And you too, guys, you won't understand the good things in life until you experience the opposite. And that is the 2-dimension duality. We live in a 3D world, but we move into a 2-dimension, good and bad, dark and light. Once you come to this understanding that both these things exist, and it's your job to keep a positive mental attitude, you will go through that hard time and assign a meaning to that transition. And that brings me to the number 6, which is finding a meaning and purpose. If Viktor Frankl were able to find a meaning during his life in the concentration camp, I am sure you can find a meaning in whatever you are living today. Viktor Frankl was in the Nazi concentration camps in the World War, and he was waking up every day to people dying and the Nazis are killing people, but he found a meaning into that life that he was living, and he assigned a bigger purpose for his work, for his life. Once he finishes this, he will publish his work around purpose and meaning and the power of will to meaning. There is a power in the will to meaning. Means people are not motivated by power or pleasure. People are more motivated by finding something to live for. Find something to live for. Assign a meaning to your life. From my experience, once I assigned a bigger purpose to what I'm doing, either in my job, either in my entrepreneurship, either in my coaching practice, for example, I am more excited every day. I wake up and I'm looking forward to serve and to create and to connect with others and help them. Before that, I didn't have a clear meaning because my job was just only making money. I didn't find any fulfillment in it. And even when I went into hard time, when I quit my job and I didn't have a plan, there was a purpose in that phase that I found that I needed to discover a different part of myself that will be helpful later, and I did. Guys, I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions about any of the 6 things that would help you during hard time, just leave it on the comment or let me know what has worked for you so we can share it with others. Please comment below. If this is the first time you find my channel, this is Ayub Youssef. Hit the subscribe button. I will be sharing videos about passion, purpose, work and business. I also share videos around transitions in life and relationships sometimes. See you in the next video.